Welcome to the spoken tutorial on horizontal and vertical alignment classes in Bootstrap. In this tutorial, we will learn about horizontal alignment classes and vertical alignment classes for aligning columns in a row. This tutorial is recorded using Ubuntu Linux OS version 18.04, Bootstrap 4.6.0, HTML5, CSS3, gedit text editor, and Firefox web browser. To follow this tutorial, you should be familiar with HTML and CSS. If not, please go through the HTML and CSS tutorials on this website. In this tutorial, we will design a layout as shown here. Bootstrap has various horizontal and vertical alignment classes. Let's learn how to implement horizontal and vertical alignment classes in the third row. First, let's understand horizontal alignment classes. Justify content classes are used for horizontal alignment. These are .justify content start, .justify content end, .justify content center, .justify content between, .justify content around. Now let's understand these classes one by one. In .justify content start class, we see all the columns shift to the start of the row. In justify content end class, all columns shift to the end of the row. In justify content center class, all columns shift to the center of the row. Next class is .justify content between class. Here, the extra space is equally divided in between all the columns of the row. And in .justify content around class, every column has equal left and right space around them. Let's use one of these classes in our layout. Locate the files mypage.html and mystyle.css in the My Bootstrap folder. We will use mypage.html and mystyle.css files which we saved earlier for this demonstration. The files used in this tutorial are available in the code files link on this tutorial page. Please download and extract them. Make a copy and then use them while practicing. Open the file mypage.html in the text editor. I have opened it in the gedit text editor. In the third row, we have removed the order and offset classes from all the three columns. And we have added some height to this row using the style attribute. So we can see the horizontal alignment of columns very clearly. Save the file. Open the file mypage.html in a web browser. Notice that order and offset have been removed from all the columns of the third row. And the height of the row has increased. Now let us see how we can add horizontal alignment class to the third row. Switch to the mypage.html file. In the third row, add .justify content between class as shown here. Save the file, switch to the browser and refresh the page. Observe the third row. The extra space is equally divided in between all the columns of this row. You can try other horizontal classes later for your own understanding. Now let's understand vertical alignment classes. Align items classes, align self classes are used for vertical alignments. These are different types of align items classes. Align items start, align items end, align items center, align items baseline, align items stretch. Now let's understand these classes one by one. In .align item start, columns are aligned to the top of the row. In .align items end, columns are aligned to the bottom of the row. In .align items center, columns are aligned to the center of the row. And in .align items baseline, columns are aligned according to the first line, that is baseline of every column. For the first 4 align items classes, the height of the column is adjusted according to the content. Lastly, in .align items stretch, the column height is stretched to the height of the parent row. Let's use one of these classes in our layout. Switch to the mypage.html file. In the third row, add .align items end class as shown here. Save the file. Switch to the browser and refresh the page. Observe the third row. Now the height of all columns is adjusted according to the content in them, and they are aligned from the bottom of the row. You can try other align items classes later for your own understanding. We saw that align items class is used to apply the same vertical alignment to all the columns. But what if we want different vertical alignment for different columns? This can be achieved by using align self classes. These are different types of align self classes. .align self start, .align self end, .align self center, .align self baseline, .align self stretch. These work the same like align items classes but are applied to an individual column. Now let's understand these classes with example. In this row, all columns have different vertical alignment classes. Let's use some of these classes in our layout. Switch to the mypage.html file. In the third row, remove .align items end class. In the first column, add .align self start class. And in the third column, add .align self end class as shown here. Save the file. Switch to the browser and refresh the page. Observe the third row. The height of the first and third columns are adjusted according to the content. The first column is aligned to the top and the third column is aligned to the bottom of the row. You can try other self-align classes later for your own understanding. Horizontal and vertical alignment classes can also be used with breakpoints as shown here. You can try these classes later for your own understanding. With this, we have come to the end of this tutorial. Let us now summarize. In this tutorial, we have learned horizontal alignment classes and vertical alignment classes for aligning columns in a row. As an assignment, open the mypage.html file. In the third row, change the horizontal alignment class with .justifyContentAround. Add the vertical alignment class .align items start. Remove individual column vertical alignment classes. Save both the files. Observe the output on the web browser. The video at the following link summarizes the spoken tutorial project. Please download and watch it. The spoken tutorial project team conducts workshops and gives certificates. For more details, please write to us. Please post your timed queries on this forum. Spoken Tutorial project is funded by Ministry of Education, Government of India. This is Neha Solanki from Spoken Tutorial, IIT Bombay signing off. Thanks for watching.